Welcome back to another Satisfactory. I know we're doing a lot of Satisfactory here, but I am kind of addicted. So yeah, as you can see up there, I have a nuclear symbol because that makes sense. We're going to work through the process of going to power up a smelter and miner I have over there, which means we will need everything for our. Which actually, I already have a biomass generator over there, I believe. Wish it would. No, not what I meant. Wish it would tell me. I did get some really good tips, and I really appreciate all the tips you guys have given me. One of the big ones that you guys, one big one that was said was move my hub. I'm kind of okay with where it's at right now. I do plan to move it here whenever I find a good location. There's a lot of places that I could probably take it, but for the most part, I'm not 100% sure what I want to like where I want to move it and where I want to build my base and all that stuff. So the big piece is building up the coal factory. We do have that unlocked, as you can tell from right here. We have the coal generator. We need 20 reinforced plates, 10 rotors, and 30 cables, which we do have enough cables to be able to power everything, which, as you can see, my inventory is a hot mess right now. But yeah, so we'll kind of run around and we'll go get this coal thing situated. And I'll kind of show you that location because that location is pretty cool. I did actually find a new enemy, which I thought was pretty interesting. So this should have not a lot, but it should have enough. Hopefully it does. Perfection. Okay, so now we need 10 rotors, which 10 rotors, of course, I believe take more reinforced plates if I'm not mistaken. So we will have to plan around that as well, but it should be okay. So I am excited to kind of keep going with this. I will be uploading some more Minecraft later this week and Stardew Valley later this week. So just bear with me as we continue those series out. And just for everybody's understanding, I do have, I only need 10 of these. Oh, we don't actually need any. Cool. We have plenty. Okay. I am very much going to try my best to, God, I'm trying to think of the word to say to, um, brain just stopped working. Okay, so I guess what I will say in this case right here is number one, if you haven't already, take a look at our. Oh, I need copper for that, don't I? Take a look at our. I am brain farting here right now. I'm so sorry. I'd love it if you guys would, join our Discord. I know I've said this a couple times, but I would absolutely be over the moon if you guys would join our Discord. I would love to get more people in there, more people chatting around, more people hanging out, and all that good stuff. You can join our Discord by going to discord.JawshyGG or by checking the description below. It does have a link to that, as well as our variety of other social medias. I'm going to continue kind of working however best I can to. Hold on. Takes one per. I'm going to need a lot of pipelines. I just thought about that. Pipeline pump can be attached to a pipeline to apply head lift. Okay. Pipeline support can be used as a connection for pipelines. The height of the support. So the pipelines, I think, is going to be the confusing part for me. Anyway, I would love to get more people kind of hanging out in the Discord and everything. We definitely have a great group of people in there, and I would love to have more people to hang out with. If you guys are interested in potentially watching I guess the best way to put this, if you guys would like, I do think I might actually do a live stream series of this game. where it'll be a fresh world. It won't be this world. And since I know a little bit more, and I'm getting, like I said beforehand, I'm getting a lot of really awesome tips, and I'm very grateful for that. If that's something you guys would enjoy, leave a like on this video to let me know. I'm absolutely, I would love to do more of this kind of stuff, provide more enjoyable content for you guys, and then being able to do so live would also provide me an opportunity to be able to, well, I guess the best way to put it is be able to talk with you guys and hang out with you guys, get suggestions and tips from you guys, because in reality, like we're still very, very, very early into the game, and I am very much still trying to figure out what in the world is going on with majority of whatever is going on in this game. So yeah, gonna plop these down right here, plop those down right there. Alien protein goes right there. I think this should be all we really need. I do need to grab more copper sheets though. Anyway, so if you guys would like to see that, just let me know. I would love to do that. And also, if you guys are interested, I might try to open it up in some way to viewers and things like that. Bring people in. Like, I don't really think I'll bring in a bunch of people, but I think you kind of get the point. I don't know how many pipes I'm going to need, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be more than 28. But I think we can go ahead and just go over there and get it kind of ready. We'll plop that in there. We can go ahead and go get everything kind of set up over at the coal. All this stuff obviously is still going to be doing its thing. We have a decent amount of plates. I think we should have a decent amount of rods and everything. So yeah, and also I figured it out. I love you guys. You guys are great. But yeah, so thank you for the tips on understanding that I can do this right here. Or let's say I wanted to do this right here. I could do, where's it at? This one. I could do like this right here, and then I can actually bound that to the hot bar. And instead of having to click Q, I can just push 5. So that's awesome. I'm very appreciative of you guys kind of giving me that like all the tips and suggestions you guys have given me so far. Keep them coming. While I'd rather not get spoilers and things like that, I'm perfectly okay with getting tips and suggestions. I've done this for my Minecraft, all the mods 8 and all the mods 9 playthroughs. I am perfectly fine with as many tips as you guys want to give me. Just try not to do like major tips that would pretty much break the game or make the game super simple for me, because I would love to be able to really get an understanding of this game and kind of learn from my own mistakes. And that's definitely something that I have been doing. Can't tell what those are. Anyway, so down here is the coal. I did do this. I did find this place off recording because I was recording for so long yesterday. I just kind of got tired. I wanted to run around and not have to talk or anything like that. So I did that. But I did find this place down here. There was some new enemies that the dudes that spit fire. They were kind of scary, but the dude went down in like 1 hit, maybe 2. So it wasn't too bad. But I'm curious. I'm assuming that there's going to be a couple of things that will kind of play part with all this. So I'm excited for that, which actually reminds me, I do want to do this. Organization, no, we can do logistics, and we'll do, no, we'll do 6, and then we'll take it away. No, 6, okay. Kill. So, like I said, I don't know how many pipes we're going to need. I don't necessarily have to have the coal generator or the coal plant right on top of that, because I still have to grab the iron and then move it, or not the iron, the coal, and then move it. I have to mine up the coal with a miner, and then I can move it down to here, because I do have to have water. So that's kind of why I need the pipes, because the water will kind of keep the coal plant cool. So, yeah. Go ahead and I hear something. I don't know where it's at, though. don't know if those were those birds. I guess they were. Okay, cool. So I did put this over here just so I could power this on and get so I can power this on and get it kind of just working, kind of get it mining up a little bit. Just so I can get the coal coming. It says 1 coal, 60 per minute. Okay. There you go. There's the pretties. Look at these guys. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. And then, of course, I can just really what I could do, because I have plenty of iron plates, and I don't necessarily need this to be pretty right now. This is definitely something that I think I will work on as we move forward. But over here, I could probably just place the coal generator right here, and then do 6. And I'm curious if, okay. I don't know how it does with water, if it's just like, if it just automatically pulls the water in. I don't know how. I probably should have looked at that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to actually cut it. So I probably do need, does it have to be like completely submerged? I don't know how all this works. Okay, so fuel obviously being coal. Water is 0 out of 50. What is that? I don't know. What does it say? Consumption 45 M3 per minute. So if I were to do this and this, no, okay. No connection. Okay. Connection to what? Oh. Oh. Hold on. So definitely probably should have read more about the pipes. Let's see. Flow rate, max flow rate. So okay, so that would flush that out. Can be attached to a pipeline to apply head lift maximum. I assume this is. What if I. Hold on. Outside indicators show volumes, flow rate, and direction. Outside indicators. What are the outside indicators? I don't know. What if I just do it from like... Okay, so I guess, is this not how it goes? Hold on. Okay, let's just, let's see here. So there's obviously, I figured there has to be something here. Logistics, no, logistics is that. Water extractor, here we go. So default extraction rate, 120, extracts water from a body of water to build on. Okay, cool. So I do need one of these. All right, which is fine, I can go ahead and build out the conveyor belts, which also, this is one thing that I did notice as well. If you look down, you'll see that it, like if I just go over here and basically just try to plop it on, and I'll show you. This is another tip that I did get, which I'm very grateful of. I kind of figured it, but if you see, this does not have a, there's no, like if I'm looking like this, there's no little pipe for it. But if I do this, I also just realized I don't have enough That's fine. We'll let this kind of build up, and let's head back to base. We need to grab some stuff for the water extractor, which you can see on the right side. I do need to also grab some rods for the conveyor belt as well to be able to bring the conveyor over here, which actually I'm going to do this, and I'm going to move this a little bit further. Move this kind of in a better spot, I guess. I don't like where it's sitting. Don't judge me. I don't know why that was like that. That was weird. Anyway. I don't like the fact that it's sitting like that. It just looks weird. It's so... What if I do this? No, that did nothing. I want it to be as simple as possible. So I guess that'll do it. I guess it really doesn't matter too much because it does go on these little stilts. Anyway, okay, we'll head back to base. We'll head back to base. Don't worry, don't worry. We head back to base. But yeah, so I'm very appreciative of all the tips and feedback and everything you guys gave. I'm like really happy that this series is a little bit more. I'm not gonna say well received because that just sounds like none of my other series are. This series is getting a little bit of traction. I was kind of worried because I again am very new to foundation automation type of games like this, and I genuinely was about to fall into that hole. I was too curious. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to do that though, and probably wouldn't be the last one. But I do like that this series is getting a little bit more traction than I anticipated. I was kind of worried because when I initially played it, I was kind of taken back because I genuinely enjoyed the game. And I was like, if the series doesn't perform well on the channel, then I won't continue to push out content because, I mean, there's no point, right? Well, you guys have received it, and you guys have shown that there is a great community behind this particular game, and I'm very grateful. There's also a node or something right there, and I want to say that's probably iron or copper. So that could come into effect, or it could come into help a little later on, which actually we could probably just test this theory, huh? That's iron. Yeah, that's iron. Okay. That could come into play later on, which I'm not too worried. There's a lot of like really good spots for building. So as I'm learning and as I'm kind of building up this series, this may not be the only series I do on this. This may just be like, okay, well, I've learned the game. Now it's time for me to play on a different planet and put what I've learned to the test. So, oh, okay. Let's not jump down there. I don't think that would be a very smart decision. There's a good point. There's a good chance that I will likely move over from this planet once I kind of finish a lot of those objectives and everything, and start building on a new planet on the recording, and basically do like a quote unquote start over type of thing, but not really. Mostly just like a, hey, we have done quite a bit. Let's start something new. Let's try something new out here. I'd really love to just, I don't know, try some craziness. I'm glad that dude didn't step on me. I don't know if that dude will hurt you if he steps on you, but that was the first time I've walked underneath it before. But yeah. So if you guys want to see me do that, where I, once I feel a lot more comfortable with this game, start doing a new playthrough, a brand new world on one of the other worlds, if it lets me, let me know. I would love to hear your comments on that. If there's anybody out there who's like, I'm really good at this game, we should play, let me know as well. While I typically don't want to bring in every viewer that I have that comes into the channel, I would definitely love to get some awesome feedback and play with some players who have put a lot of time into this game and who genuinely enjoy it. Because this game, I feel like you could do a lot, and especially with the fact that they're trying, and this is what I heard, they're trying to push for the game to be released by the end of the year. I would absolutely love that. I would love to see this game release at the end of the year, and I will very likely do more do some videos, do more videos on this. So, all right. So we have everything we need for that. We have iron rods for our conveyor belts. We do have concrete. We have everything we need. So let's head back to the coal plant. And this is going to be where things get a little crazy because maybe asking, Josh, or Jawshy, depending on how you call me, or Jay. I mean, you guys can call me Jay, Jawshy, Josh, Jaws, whatever. But Josh, you're putting your coal plant so far away. You're probably not asking this. I'm asking this. I'm trying to be very specific for myself to make sure that I know what I'm doing. But no, basically, hey, the coal is very far away. What we're going to have to do is set up a ridiculous amount of power poles. Now, if you remember, there is I want to say there is in the hub, which after we do all of this and we come back to the hub, I'll let this kind of run for a little bit, or collect a little bit of coal in it before I actually turn it on. There is an upgrade to the power solution. And that is going to be something that will be very critical because then we can start pushing power to our base no matter where we end up putting it. So that's kind of the idea here is this will be the primary power generation place. The noises and the music in this game kind of throw me off continuously, so don't mind me. You're probably saying, hey, Josh, you realize you can jump off this into the water? I don't want to. I'm scared, okay? Leave me alone. That's a far drop, even if it is water. But yeah, so I want to try to at least build this up, kind of get comfortable with it, build up the steel plants and steel processing and all that stuff, and then kind of go from there. But really, I think it's just going to take a lot of time for me to get confident with my building aspects in this game. What? That was weird. I did actually watch a video of somebody's build in this game, and it is insane how talented you guys are. Like, a lot of you guys. Like, honestly, I would love, if you guys want to share, and this is just whatever you want to do, but if you guys want to share what your factories look like, definitely would love to see them. Like, okay, hold on. What has input and output for pipes? So, I don't know what I would need I guess this is just so that that's the little dude right there that okay. That's like I guess a storage container. I probably should have looked at that. Anyway, it's fine. We're going to transport organization. Where was that one at again? 10. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. So I assume I don't have enough copper. Are you serious? Why'd you guys let me come all the way back here without enough copper? Anyway, it's fine. We'll do the conveyor belt, start moving the coal down, and then I'll build up the basically the fluid storage thing as well. I'll get all the stuff for that, and then we'll come back with enough copper. But yeah, so let's okay. So now this should be bringing the coal down. I do like this though, that I can just stand here and it moves me. Yeah, I do see the coal right there. Okay. So now we have everything we need for that. We just need a there's too many enemies over there. I really don't feel like getting double teamed right now. We need more copper sheets, which we should have plenty of, and we need fluid buffer. Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like the fluid buffer will be nice because once that fills up, because I'm not going to turn it on immediately, I want to do some do some upgrades and upgrade my tier or whatever things are called. Unlock the different things in the hub and all that stuff. This is also, I really want to get the vehicles because I really want to be able to drive around because I think that'd be really fun if it even lets you drive around. There's also trains apparently in this game. Who'd have thunk? And I don't know if many of you guys do, but do mod the game itself. But I would love to hear your guys' opinions on the mods because apparently there are a bunch of mods for this game already, which are like counting the items you have is one, as well as a couple other quality of life ones that I've heard about. But I'm not going to look into that kind of stuff right now. I want to get familiarized with the base game before I even debate on doing anything like that. So there's a lot of things we have to do to be able to kind of build ourselves to that next kind of stage, I guess. Number one, obviously, as you can see, we need to build 5 modular frames just for one fluid buffer. We should have plenty of copper sheets available for us. Not too worried about that. That's a big boy. Anyway, okay. And then, of course, there's a couple other things. But the big things that we're really going to have to start doing is unlocking the stuff for the tiers for the 3 items in the phase 2 to complete phase 2. Completing phase 2 will unlock additional tiers for us, and that will allow us the opportunity to be able to unlock more stuff for the base and the factory. Now, of course, I'm nowhere near ready to even think to do something like anything like this on a new world just yet. I think I need more time to kind of get caught up with things, I guess is the best way to put it. I do have this right here built, and all I have to do with this is basically plop in the amount of stuff that I need to be able to build out the modular frames. Thankfully, I kept that up. I didn't get rid of that. So let's grab our copper sheets. Wow, 200. Okay, goodness gracious. Cool. All right, so all we need from this is iron rods, which we do have plenty of iron rods, and then we just need 2, 6, 9, 12, 15. Look, don't ask questions. I do how I do, okay? Leave me alone. So this will allow us an opportunity to build out the modular frames that we need. I think this should be enough right here. We might actually need some more. So let me, whatever, we'll do that. We'll just plop them all in. But yeah, so cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's make sure we have everything before we go back. This is what I was talking about. These. So vehicular transport. So obviously I would need 100 motors and 25 modular frames to be able to unlock these 3 items, which is a truck station. Either sends or receive resources to vehicles, has an inventory with 48 slots, transfers up to 120 stacks per minute to and from docked vehicles, always refuels vehicles if has access to matching fuel type. Tractor, 25 slot inventory, has a built-in craft bench, can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at truck stations, nicknamed the Sugar Cube by Fix-It pioneers with the justification it's pretty sweet, you know. Basic steel production is a big one that we're really going to have to do. The foundry will smelt 2 resources into alloy ingots. Steel ingots are, I guess, they come. It's been smelted with coal. Okay. New shop products, steel pipes. So you can see we need these versatile frameworks. So we do have to knock out the basics or unlock the basic steel production. And then of course in tier 4, we have our advanced steel production, which is where we get the automated wiring right here. We need 100 of these. So there's a lot of things that we obviously are going to have to kind of push for. And I really am kind of curious how this is going to work out. But there's a lot of really cool things that I'm actually really interested in kind of maneuvering myself with. I think there's a... So those guys are good. Those guys are good. Let's see. I think... Boundary, still ingot, still beam. No. Coal power. opened up all those. And I think tier 4 is really in the expanded power infrastructure is going to be a big one that we'll really have to do. But we need to unlock this basic steel production for the steel beams first before we can unlock this one. This will provide us with a power storage, a power tower, and the power tower platforms. These are pretty much the, well, I mean, I guess the best way to say it is these are pretty much what we will utilize to move our power early game, I guess, or mid game. I don't know what you consider early game or mid game or late game. I assume these right here are late game, and I don't know. So we'll unlock 5 and 6 after we finish phase 2, and then 7 and 8 after we finish phase 3. And then, of course, I don't know what comes after phase 4, so if there even is a phase 4. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we got our 5 modular frames ready. We do indeed. Oh, well, I guess I'm making more than what I need. Okay. Well, we have 6, and we'll take all that stuff out of there. Q. So we have everything we need. We have our fluid buffer, and we have our pipelines that we'll need for this. I don't know what I assume the water thing is going to require power of some sort. I assume the water extractor, I'm assuming it's going to need power. I don't think it just automatically just starts pulling water. I wouldn't assume, but I could be wrong. We shall see. We're gonna head back to the coal, but this is definitely one of those, like, you'll deal with it type of run back and forth. It's not too dangerous to run back and forth right now, and I do have a flashlight that I can turn on, which is very bright actually, thankfully. But the day and night cycle in this game is phenomenal. I really enjoy how much. Okay, it's weird. I've really enjoyed how much, like, the beauty of this game compared to some other games that I've played over the course of the past couple of months. Of course, this isn't blocky like Minecraft, and it's has more visibility than Planet Crafter in terms of the planet and everything. You're not terraforming the planet, which I think would be a really interesting kind of start to the game. Let's say you're just like here, and you land on this planet and it's just a barren wasteland, and you have to terraform the planet before you can even do any of this stuff that we're doing now. I think that would be a really cool idea. Not saying the developer should do that for this game. Maybe add in a map where you have to do it for this game. I mean, terraformation obviously would require a lot of updates to the games, i.e. they would have to go in and add a bunch of new equipment, a bunch of new machines, but make it so that those machines are only available for planets that you have to terraform. I don't know. I'm just talking to talk while I run over here to the location of our coal generator. Don't mind me. Cool. Okay. So now we have everything we need here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build our fluid buffer. I guess we'll build it right here. Does that require power? Oh my gosh. A lot taller than I expected. Anyway. Nope. Okay. And then this will go. Move! Okay. I can't tell. There we go. He moved. Oops. There we go. To you. I'm actually curious. Yeah, this does require power. Okay. Okay, no power. See? So that means... Now, how do we get power to this thing? I assume through this stuff over here, but I assume that the coal generator can be the power. What if we just plop this down right here? How many cables do I have? I think I have enough cables. Maybe just for the time being we do this. Don't judge me, okay? I'm doing my best. I don't want that just going straight up, so we'll just do that and then okay, cool. So that should provide it with some power. Yeah, okay. So it's powering up. Please don't blow up. Please don't explode. Okay. So it's extracting water. And it's pushing the water through here. Is it actually storing it in here? No, it's not. Don't know. It's backwards. Oh, does this require power too? No, I don't think it does. Oh, there we go. It's starting to power up. Okay, cool. Does that mean this is getting water? No. Okay. Yeah. Sir, ma'am. Chew. Ah. Sorry. I had to sneeze. My bad. I assume this will fill up first. And then it will start pushing water into here. And this will begin pushing water into here. And this will begin pushing water into here. Boom. It's saying no connection. I don't know what you mean by no connection. We have a beautiful connection. Okay. Okay. I assume I had to do something. Does this require actual, like, does this require power? How does this make any sense? What? I don't trust it. Okay. So, I'm confused. Doesn't this provide power? Is this providing power to... Okay. So my question is there a better way to maneuver this? Like, sounds bad. Is there a better way to, I guess... I'm curious. We're just going to test because I'm curious. Is this providing power to all of these cables? Yes, it is. So if I were to come over here and do this, in theory, this would keep mining. Yes. So the coal mine, the coal generator, or the coal... What's it called? Coal generator? The coal generator is pushing power back to the miner that is then pushing the fuel to the coal generator. It's not a loop at all, I promise. But that's cool. Okay. So that does a lot of work. That does a lot of good for us. Because now we won't have to worry so much about fuel over here, which is beneficial. But we will still have to worry about fuel in general because, well, I guess the best way to put this is not fuel, but power. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this power over to our base. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And I have a lot of coal in here, so in theory, I could just let it run. But I don't know how this game works with pollution. I don't know if there's a pollution like marker or something. I assume there probably is. I don't know. I'll have to take a gander. If you guys know, let me know. Because I love you. Anyway, but that's cool though. This is providing power to pretty much all of our machines. This is building up. I just hope that these don't like blow up if they get full. I don't think that I now another question that I think is probably good to ask is how long does this water like stay for? Like, is this like infinite amount of water, or do I have to worry about this water? Like, let's just watch it. Yeah, I don't think this is infinite water. I feel like this has already pulled out a lot of water, and that's why that is the way it is. Because I should not, I don't know. I'm just confused. It is at the bottom of a waterfall, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a lot of water here, but I think that's a question I'm going to need to get answered. Granted, I think this was already like this. I don't think this was covered in water. I think I'm just being paranoid. Maybe. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh no, the water's absolutely being the water's absolutely going because this all used to be water. I'm pretty sure of it. I could be mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. Or I need to figure out a better place to put that because that is going to run out of water very quickly. Granted, I mean, we have that waterfall there providing this little lake right here, water. I don't know how long this water is going to stay here for. If this water actually is draining like it really should be in reality, that's how it would work. But this isn't real life. Let me have infinite water, please. Thanks. Okay. But yeah, so we've gotten our coal generator up. Again, the next big piece is to build out, well, not build out, but pretty much get ourselves to a point to where we are able to move the power to our base, because power is going to be the death of me when it comes to things. So let's head back to the base and we'll cut this video out. While we are running, if you wouldn't mind, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys. And again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, keep all the tips, keep all the suggestions, comments, keep all of it coming. I do my best to respond to all of them. Take in mind that there are times where it may take me a couple hours to a day or two to respond. Not a day or two. Typically, it takes me a couple hours at most to respond to any comments that you guys post. I try to get back as quickly. I try to get back to you guys as quickly as I can, because I want you guys to know how much I appreciate the fact that you're leaving a comment on my video, you're watching my video, you're engaging with me and engaging on my video. And remember to join our Discord at Jawshy, or at discord.JawshyGG, or down in the description there are a list of links there if you want to check those out. You can also find us on Instagram at insta.jawshy.gg, on Twitter at x.jawshy.gg. You can find our Patreon if you're willing, if you're interested, not willing, but if you're interested in supporting the channel more than just subscribing. For $4 a month, you can get access to all of our early access videos. So basically any video that comes out, we release it 10 to 12 plus hours early for anybody who is a patron. Thank you, Quex, to being a long-term patron of the community so far. Just do appreciate it. And one of the big things that I like to do, and I'm trying to do, and I got to figure out how to do it in this game, is show my support to all patrons by basically every video adding a new name to a board or a sign or something. Now, of course, that does take some time. I do not know how to do that here. I assume there's probably signs in this game, right? Yeah, I think there's signs in the shop, right? Maybe, I don't know. But basically, we're doing. I just want to. This is out of fuel. Not anymore. It's not. But yeah, so and also Patreon. Anybody who supports the Patreon, the supports the Patreon account, you do get access to a couple exclusive series that we'll be doing. One in particular is a game called Omega Crafter. Every couple weeks we will be posting a video on Patreon. It's not an every week thing. I specifically want to try to keep it an every other week thing just so that I'm not putting out as much content on Patreon. Like I said, I do release all of my videos early access for our patrons, and that does take up a little bit of the stuff. So just be mindful. I'm doing my best, okay? But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys again so very much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, you guys are awesome, and I love you.